Hey everybody, it's Jean. Hopefully y'all can hear me and see me. Give me a thumbs up or just let me know if you can hear me and see me. Been having internet issues all day long, so I don't know what's going on. But I'm here. And let's pray that we can have a decent live stream tonight. So, hey Carrie Leonard, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, Alfonso. We appreciate you. And hold on one second.
Howdy.
Hey there, friend.
How are
Start
you?
off the night with internet issues.
Oh boy.
So much fun. How are you? Thank you so much
I'm
for joining.
good. I'm good. Thank you.
We appreciate you so much.
Well,
So,
thank you. And congratulations on your 1,000 again.
thank you and congratulations on your little, that's sweet, on your little miracle. She is
Yeah,
so precious.
absolutely.
So, what's
Absolutely.
going on over there?
Well, just farming. I
I hear you.
today
Hey,
I went
Dale,
over.
the 9 Acres Family Farm.
Hey Dale, went over and found out that I left the hot wire off the other day, so that was a problem.
Oh, no.
And then I found out, well, I didn't shut a gate that I should have shut, so that caused another problem. And
Don't
that
you
was
love when
while I
that
was there.
happens?
So yeah,
I'm sorry. You got it under
no,
control?
got it under control. Got it
Awesome.
under control.
Awesome. That's good to know.
Yeah,
Um, it's just one thing after the other, huh? No matter how
it
hard you
is.
try, something's always happening.
It is.
Hey, Pindar, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate you. Um, I would like for you to say a little bit about your channel and Thursday night, what's happening on Thursdays and with Christine's Bible study and stuff, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Because tonight I want to shout out a bunch of channels that we love and try not to forget anybody.
Okay. So I'm Johnny from Gillum Farms. For the folks who don't know me, I mean, I see a lot of familiar names out there. So,
Right?
but we, me and my wife Christine, we have a couple of properties, and that's why it's called Gillum Farms. We have our chickens on one, and the garden on chickens and garden on one property, and the cattle are all on the other property. Um, we
DJ's Adventures. Welcome in. Sorry.
Yeah,
Just don't want to
yes,
forget
I
anybody.
DJ's Adventures. And we go live every Thursday night as part of a group of folks. It's called Homestead Hangout. Now, Homestead Hangout starts at 5 o'clock p.m. Central Time with us. We're Gillum Farms. We're on for an hour, and then at 6 o'clock, it goes to White Rock Homestead with Jason and Tara. At 7 o'clock, it goes to uh, Not for Nothing Homestead with Ginger and Joey. And then it goes at 8 o'clock to Dale and Lisa at 9 Acre Family Farms.
Hey,
And that is
Beverly.
what it, you go ahead.
I was just saying, hey, Beverly Moffat. Hey,
And that
Waters
is,
Family Homestead. Sorry.
hey, Waters family, Beverly, that is what is considered Homestead Hangout. Now, I know there's a lot of other channels that go live on Thursday night, but as far as the Homestead Hangout group, that's what it is. There's 4 channels in that. Um, on Monday nights, it is the ladies
We got
of.
another friend I'm going to add. Hold on. Go ahead. Hey,
Hey,
Jesse, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming in.
Hey, enjoying it.
YouTube has got to be fun.
hi,
I'm here. Hey,
hi,
Lisa.
Lisa. Hi, Jesse.
Thank y'all.
What's going on there, Johnny?
Oh, just playing in the mud today is what was going on.
Yeah, I hear that. Mud in
Mud.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, we went from snow to ice to mud.
Yeah,
We're in mud season
that's
now.
and that's the one reason I do not want to live where they have snow because of that mud.
Yeah.
No terms for money.
Alfonso, I'm not putting up any links tonight, buddy. I have pre-selected people tonight, but I thank you.
Hey, Gene, how you doing?
Good. How are y'all? Thank y'all so much for joining us. We appreciate y'all.
Thank you for the invite. You know, we're up here up in Oregon right now.
Oh, wow.
Everything is discombobulated. We're
not in our normal setting.
We're not in our normal setting. This isn't our normal camera. It's like, you know,
it's okay. Different. We appreciate y'all. Hey, Rochelle, my sister popped in. Thank you so much for coming in. You want to go ahead and finish what you were saying about Monday night real quick?
Yeah. Monday night is the Ladies of Homestead Hangout, which would be Christine, Ginger, Lisa, and Tara. They have put together this thing called Digging in the Word with Four Sisters. It comes on at 7:00 Central Time on Monday nights. And what they do is they're going through they're doing a Bible study, and it's about the women of the Bible. And they have started off with Esther, and they have done, I think, 4 chapters of Esther right now.
Mm-hmm.
So they are working on that. And once they get this one finished, of course, they'll go into another one of the women of the Bible. And it's really interesting because I'm not in the live or anything. I mean, I'm in the chat and I'm moderating and I'm out there, welcoming people and stuff like that. But I'm learning a lot while I'm listening to these ladies with this live, plus folks from the chat, because there's some very, very knowledgeable folks in the chat. By the way, Jesse, I want to let you know you're blue and on her deal now.
Yeah. I saw that last night, but I didn't say nothing.
I know. I turned you blue, so I'm just saying. I said it's weird seeing Lazy Days Ahead on, and it's not blue.
Yeah.
Don't do me no favors.
Well, Jesse and Lisa, y'all want to tell them a little bit about your channel and about your lives and stuff you do?
Well, first of all, we'd like to welcome, everybody that's in the chat that doesn't know us. We are Jesse and Lisa and we're from Houston, Texas. We're not normally from Oregon. Lisa was born and raised here, but I wasn't. So, yeah. So Lisa and I have a channel called Lazy Days Ahead, as you can see down here. Lazy Days Ahead, and we started our channel 2 years ago. Roughly 2 years ago, right after we retired. So I was fixing to retire, didn't know what to do. So we said, hey, let's start a channel,
We're so glad you did.
We were being encouraged by other channels to start a channel. One of them, Creekside Maples. And so we did, and we said, what are we going to do? Well, we're looking for lazier days ahead once we retire. So I said, hey, sounds like a good channel name.
What a great name.
And so we stuck with it, and so we do a little bit of everything. Lisa likes to cook. She loves to cook. She loves to, I say that tongue in cheek.
I love to bake.
She loves to bake.
Well, you do a good job, Lisa.
She loves to can.
And those jellies are divine.
Oh yeah,
jams and jellies.
A lot of those fruit come from the vine. So yes, they are divine.
You're so funny.
So she loves to do that kind of stuff, and and I'm just a joker and a prankster. So, and
it works. It works.
And and what we do together works for us. So, and we love to travel. Yeah. So
he likes to. He's live happy when we're traveling.
Live happy. Yeah. Well, no, but I'm one that believes that if we're out there where somebody else can't be. I mean, for example,
right, exactly.
People have never been to Oklahoma, and if we're driving through Oklahoma, they'd love to see what Oklahoma looks like, right?
Absolutely.
Because Oklahoma isn't all flat. Trust me.
No.
Not all people like you think Tornado Alley. No.
Not up here where I'm at. It's not.
There's a lot of places beautiful, lots of lakes, lots of hills, mountains, and so forth. Especially up in the Northeast. So, but no, we like to show what we do. So I believe in going live. The only thing is sometimes you don't have the service.
Yeah.
That's what really hurts you. I wish every highway had the tower to tower service,
Right.
but it doesn't. So you go in and out.
They will eventually. Don't you worry.
Oh, eventually. Yeah.
Especially in the mountains and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Going in and out and down and around and
And
yeah,
that's
it
one of our
is.
battles here in Oregon. We're out here in the mountains, and she's down in the valley. So it's hit and miss. So
Well, we're glad y'all do them because I love popping in and watching y'all when y'all are on the road.
yeah, and we plan on doing more of that, especially when we head back to Texas.
Yeah.
Woo-wee.
Are you
When
going
are
to
you
take a
heading
different
back?
route back, Jesse?
Probably, but
it all
it all
depends
depends
on
on
the
the
weather,
weather.
too.
So it's all everything is weather contingent,
Oh, yeah.
because we may not be able to go down south via I-5 because they always close it right there near Mount Shasta, and
We don't have snow chains, so
Mhm.
sometimes they recommend or they
mandate.
mandate snow chains. Well,
Yeah.
if you don't have them, you
Wow.
got to turn around.
Or you don't go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Or we may go across back to the coast and go down that way.
if we can't get across like through Boise, Idaho, and
Yeah.
going that route, but we'll see. But typically we like to change it up a little bit.
Right.
Well, I didn't know anything about Buc-ee's until I met you guys.
A lot
And
of
now
people
we're
never
building
had a
one
Buc-ee's.
in Mississippi about an hour from us.
You're
Not far
gonna
from my
enjoy it.
sister's house.
Enjoy it.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys got one close.
But I have been
Yeah.
to Ollie's
Ollie's,
Where-
yeah.
which
we love
one?
Ollie's.
Which one?
in Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Okay. Well, if you're near Hattiesburg, that's close to where Chuck from
Life with
Life of Blended Chuck from. They're from not Hattiesburg, below right the town below that. What's the town below that? I can't remember the name of it now. I'll think of it in a minute, but
Yeah.
they're right below Hattiesburg.
And then I think about Loop 29, Gary is from Mississippi, somewhere around here.
You got 3 Mississippis from Mississippi.
Yeah.
There's quite a bit. There's quite a bit of folks from Mississippi, in Alabama, and Texas, and Oklahoma, Arkansas.
Right. A lot of them from Arkansas, right?
And there's a lot from Arkansas, but there's very few from Arkansas.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Hey, Red Files, welcome in.
There's a lot in Arkansas, but not from Arkansas. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, a
Well,
lot.
then
Right.
we got a couple of really good channels that are in Georgia. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna say no names.
Yeah.
but
Well, he's already mentioned a few. No.
I wouldn't mention, but it rhymes with not for nothing.
Well, that's what this is about. I want us to talk about other channels and, support each other and talk about channels that we're all familiar with or that we're not familiar with so that other people can latch on and, support them as well.
Yeah, I was really amazed at the difference in the temperatures from North Georgia to down towards Southern Georgia at the same time. I mean, because it was like 60 down there where Derek
Fowler.
Feller 1973
Wow.
channel. So that's one of the channels. And then Ginger and Joey at Not For Nothing. Ginger's up there and it's frozen. And
Yeah.
he's down there fishing in the 60s. Just,
Right.
it's weird.
Well,
to me.
even
2
the difference
hours
in
away.
even the difference in terrain. You go up where near Ginger's at, and it's all hilly, rocky.
Hey, Rudy, welcome in.
A different kind
Rudy.
of tundra. You get down south, it's nice and flat. It varies. But Joe Fix It For You is the other channel.
half of-
Is the other half of Not For Nothing Homestead, Ginger. And you go further north, you got Miss Ann, who's in North Carolina.
I invited Miss Ann up tonight, but she is with her grandbabies. So,
Yeah. She's babysitting.
right.
now. Yeah, or
Grand City.
grand sitting.
Grands.
Yeah.
Right. She's such a sweet lady. I adore
Oh,
her.
we love Miss Ann. Miss Ann,
Yes.
no, they don't get no better than Miss Ann. I tell you, she's salt of the earth. She's I mean,
Definitely.
I told her when I die, I want her to read my obituary.
Yeah, with that sweet Southern accent.
Right? I can just hear it already. That Jesse Lance was a Southern sweet. Nice.
So sweet.
And the band and the choir or chorus out there singing Angie.
And
Come on, do it. I wouldn't feel right if you didn't.
No channels in Kansas. Dale says there's no channels in Kansas.
no, there ain't nothing but ain't nothing but
Except for his.
wheat. Ain't nothing but wheat up there. And corn.
Right there in Kansas.
But he's got a good little channel, and old Dale and Nana at 9 Acres Family Farm. And he's got a devotional. Is it on Sunday?
Yes.
Okay.
Every Sunday it's 7
Six.
Central.
Not
6, isn't it?
give or take. a
Or is
Give
it
or take 6:30.
6, yeah.
Yeah, he's in here. He'll let us
Yeah,
know.
it's sometimes it's when he feels like getting up there and saying something.
Usually
And
around 6.
they're at 8 p.m. on Thursday nights, correct?
They are at 8 p.m. Central
Okay.
on Thursday
Central
night.
Standard.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Which is
There you see 6.
Homestead Hangout. Homestead Hangout.
I've just been getting up 3:30, 4 o'clock every morning. So sometimes here lately, when 8 o'clock gets here, I'm so wiped out I can't keep my eyeballs open.
Hey, that's why you do it one day at a time.
Yeah, that's right. And when you're getting old like me, you just like can't deal anymore. I drank me one of those energy drinks just so I can hang out tonight.
No, wow.
I know they're not healthy for you, but where is Christine?
She's working.
Okay,
She,
gotcha.
she works right here. She's like right through there.
Oh,
Yeah.
miss that sweet little face.
Yes,
She's so precious.
she is. She's very precious.
I'm not gonna say she's a workaholic, but there's close to it.
He's a workaholic.
Yeah. Good.
So Tuesday nights, y'all know any channels besides us? We're at 7 p.m. on Tuesday nights, Central Standard Times.
I
So
think-
Creekside goes on at 6 p.m.
Creekside?
Creekside Maples. That's
Okay.
Tony and Tony. And they also have Creekside Chronicles channel,
Yeah, I love that.
which goes live on Sundays
Sunday
at
morning.
8:30 Central.
Hey, Joey.
They're not on tonight, but
Yeah. Yeah, they're not on tonight, but they're on.
Did you say 6 on them?
6 p.m.? Yes.
Gotcha.
They didn't go tonight. I
No,
think
they're on-
isn't Junk to Jim's on tonight?
Yes, they're on at, let's see, I want to say 5,
I think they
Maybe.
were on at 5 Central.
5 or 6.
I think it was 5 Central is when they were on.
We're talking about Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes. And then Waters Family Homestead, if y'all not familiar with them, Jesse and Lisa, he is a great guy. Y'all would absolutely love him. His name is Michael.
Okay.
He's been with us since almost day one. Really good little channel, huh,
Mhm.
Johnny?
Yeah,
Good.
I watched them build a deer stand
Yep.
and hunt out of it and all that stuff. And yeah, that was pretty cool. And then
Hey,
he's got all his critters and had a video about getting them all ready for the weather and all that good stuff. It's good. I like it.
Dale is saying Ridge Life is on right now, same time as us. I know that It's All Grady comes on, I believe at 6 o'clock, and Goat Days as well.
Yeah,
at
Goat
6
Days was on at 6.
Those
And
days is at 6.
Tony with Kettle Kitchen does game night at 6 p.m.
That's
on
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday nights as well.
Right, and Grace and Fire was going on at 4 p.m. Central. I'm not sure if she still is or
yeah,
not.
I don't know if she's.
But that's what I have showing on the list for her
4 p.m. Okay.
Central.
I definitely want to get a a really good list of all the channels because I am all about supporting other channels, and that's what it's all about. That's what I want to
So-
do on Tuesdays is talk about other channels.
So Ralph over at Webb's Web has been working on a master list. And
Okay.
he's doing it through Google Docs, and
Okay.
he's doing a master list for everybody to go to. So you'll have one link to click on, and you can see all the channels, and it'll be in calendar format, so you can see what channels on at what day and what time.
Well, that's what
Okay.
he was-
That
Because-
sounds good. Hey, Peaceful Des, thank you for
Hey,
coming
Des.
in.
Because like Jesse and them go live on, Saturday night at 5 o'clock Central Time, and then they take a week off, and then when I say they take a week, the next Saturday night they don't go live, and then that night we go live. That's that chilling with the Gillums deal.
So we alternate Saturdays,
we do that.
Right.
We do that one
Thank you so
on-
much, Des.
opposite Saturday at 8 o'clock. So
Honey
I'm-
and stuff.
So-
Welcome in. Thank you so much.
So Webb's Web, are they building it? I mean, are they putting all that stuff in there?
Yeah, he's supposed to be working on that, and also working on meetups. He's working on a master meetup list as well.
Oh, nice.
So
Kim-
it'll all be through Google Docs, and he's supposed to have that off of his channel. Now, whether it's up yet, I don't know. I haven't been able to look at it yet, but he was working on it, and because he was asking me for some information, because I keep a separate document, a spreadsheet, an Excel spreadsheet with all that information, and he was asking for feedback on that. But that's Ralph over at Webb's Web.
Gotcha. I wrote him down.
Okay.
Waters family, thank you so much. We just really love and adore you. You're such a wonderful human man. Johnny, do you want to talk about the 10 Killer meetup?
Sure. Let's talk about it. All right. So the 10 Killer meetup. As many of you know, there was a
Thank you,
meetup
DJ.
last year at 10 Killer. It was called the Mid-America YouTube Meetup. It was at 10 Killer at Cherokee Landing State Park, and it was a very, it was a great meetup. A lot of people liked it. It was our introduction to all of these folks. We didn't know anybody until we went there. We had a channel. We had 150 videos or something like that at the time. We had a channel. I was putting out videos, doing all the stuff, but didn't know anybody. I mean, when I say didn't know anybody, I mean like Crockers, didn't know them. Didn't know SLR, didn't know Jesse and Lisa. I didn't know anybody. Okay. So Christine watched
Thank you for dropping that.
Cosmopolitan Cornbread, and she was watching a video that Cosmopolitan Cornbread had, and she said that she was going to 10 Killer on Saturday, and this was Friday. This was the day before, and Christine goes, "Wait, what? 10 Killer?" So anyway, we went and we had a great time. All right, now let's go forward a year. The Mid-America YouTube Meetup went to Arkansas this year. They renamed it. So a lot of us, and JB was the spearhead of this thing. JB Conway of Pure Okie spearheaded this, wanted to make sure that we had a meetup on 10 Killer Lake again. So we have all got together and put together a meetup. It's called the 10 Killer YouTube Meetup. And it is April 26th, 27th, 28th. It's at the Cherokee Landing State Park near Tahlequah at the Creek Shelter. And there is all kinds of camping and RV spots. There are Airbnbs just everywhere you look. There are cabins. There are 4. Now, I've taken flack for this. Okay, I'm considering that lot, the 10 Killer Lodge, a hotel, because to me it's a hotel. So, but there's 10 Killer Lodge and 3 other hotels. All right, within 15 minutes of the park. So
Nice.
plenty of places to stay. The Ten Killer Lodge is 4.5 miles from the where we're going to be. It's going to be a great time. I think we've got over 40 channels coming that we know of for sure already, and it's been what, a couple of weeks we've been talking about this.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's what's going on, guys.
We're going to try really hard.
Oh,
If we can get a babysitter for the animals.
yeah, the animal sitter. Yes.
And Johnny, so
Dale, thank you for coming in.
what's also happening that weekend in conjunction?
Also,
With the
in conjunction for folks who, that's not enough for, they're like, it's not enough. All right. They have what they call the Red Fern Festival is going on in Tahlequah. So that's 15 minutes from where we're going to be. There's the Red Fern Festival, and that's a festival that they put on every year in April. It's in memoriam of Where the Red Fern Grows movie, because Where the Red Fern Grows movie, that was, from way back when.
Yep, that's an awesome book.
Yes, the original was Stuart Peterson and all that. That was shot around Tahlequah in the Vian area, all up and down through there. So, like, I can take you right now to Grandpa's store where he went. He kept running back and forth to, about the dog and stuff like that. It's a restaurant now. It's a little country restaurant. So anyway, that's a good time too. So you can come to the meetup, and then you can kind of slip off at some point and go up to the Red Fern Festival and walk around, go to all the food vendors and things like that. There's just, everybody's got, like my grandma would say, everybody brings out their wares to sell, wares. And so everybody brings out their wares, and they have their sales going on over the place.
That's awesome.
They have crawdad pools where the kids are playing with crawdads in them, and then they got a coon dog trials right there on the creek that runs through the middle of town. And then they actually hold a coon hunt just like the one from the movie at night. So anyway, it's a good deal.
Hey, Tony with Wash Homestead Adventures, thank you for coming in. That's another really good channel, guys. R&W Farmstead, Wash Homestead,
R&W Homestead
Adventures. Yeah,
Farmstead. I believe I subbed
that's
to those
Tony and Jackie.
last time we were on here.
Awesome, folks. If you see a name, guys, in the chat that you're not familiar with, please go check them out. And I'm sure you will love them and subscribe to them. And just let's support each other, because this is what it's all about.
Absolutely.
We meet new friends every day.
I've met so many great people through this. Fantastic folks. The best. There's my brother from another mother right there in the chat.
Joe, fix it for you.
And then below me here is my brother from another mother. But Joey's sitting out there in the chat, and Dale from 9 Acre Family Farm. I got brothers all over the place, I'm telling you. So
I didn't know anything really about YouTube. Mark and my grandson that we raised, Dallas, is 15 now, and they loved it. They watched all kind of stuff on YouTube, and I don't watch TV or anything. So he kept saying, my husband kept saying, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I said, okay. And just kind of laughed it off. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no clue. And I started watching things, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I don't like to be in front of a camera. I do not like pictures. I don't like anything. So this is a big deal that I'm even talking on camera. So, one day he come home about 7 months after he had said that. And I said, oh, by the way, we have a YouTube channel. He said, we do. I said, yeah. And we first had named it Funny Farm, and it was like so many out there. It didn't matter how much you change the name up a little, there was too many. And I was just praying. I was like, God, what's a good name? And I walk around the house singing One Day at a Time all the time, and have since I was a little girl. So I was like, that's it. That is it. We're going to name it One Day at a Time Farmstead, because we have tons of farm animals. And we also do a rescue. We don't classify ourselves as a rescue because I don't want the heavy hand of the big G on top of us. I just want to help animals without the craziness. You know what I'm saying?
The
So-
word of mouth. Is
Go
it
ahead.
word of mouth?
Word of mouth.
Is it word
Yes.
of mouth?
Yes.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I would rather people, get in touch with us somehow, because we have neighbors. And I mean, we have a gate up and stuff, but they drop animals off at our gate a lot of the times. And it's hard when you don't know. I would never turn an animal down, but when you don't know where they're coming from and if they have any kind of disease or, whatever, and that can get very costly.
What kind
Yeah.
of trauma they've been through?
Right.
Or,
Exactly.
if they were abused or weren't abused, all that
Exactly.
history, it helps you to do what you need to do. Yeah.
And then they come here, some of them with, like a lot of little cats with herpes and stuff, where they have the runny eyes and the nose and coughing and sneezing. And you kind of have to isolate them from the other animals best you can, because you don't know, you know what I mean, till you can get them to the vet. And I'm not a veterinarian by no means, but I actually worked with a friend of mine after Hurricane Katrina. I lost my restaurant and she lost her entire staff. She had a vet hospital in Biloxi, Mississippi. So it worked out that I got to go work with her for about a year, and I learned so much from being there, So that helped me out. The knowledge that I gained from being there helped me to be able to do what I'm doing now with these animals, which is a wonderful thing, because my husband loves animals as well. We just adore them.
Yeah.
And people ask us how you got those goats so spoiled rotten and stuff, but you spend time with them. You love them.
Yeah.
We have a pig that thinks he's a dog, and that's my fault. And when we got the pigs, I had no idea that I would love them so much. It was just, we got them to breed, to make other little piggies to sell, to help, foot the bill for these other animals for feed and stuff. And I just adore them. They're so much fun, and they very intelligent creatures.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the way we are with the cattle. They're
rotten, huh?
they're spoiled rotten. They are rotten. I mean, if they were dogs or something, or goat, even the goats or anything, they'd be crawling all over you if they're a little too big for that.
Exactly. And that's how these are. They're very spoil rotten. And
Now, any of your animals in your farmstead, are any of them for consumption? I mean, you raise chickens? Or...
we have raised meat rabbits. We have chickens that we have raised for meat. We have eggs, of course, from our chickens.
Right.
Mark wants to set aside some of the pigs for that purpose when we have babies, but I told him, I said, you are going to be the one taking care of them before you go to work in the morning. If I had to, I would, you know what I'm saying, in a survival situation, but it's not something I want to do. I'm very good at cleaning deer and stuff, but I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to talk to them and feed them every day.
Yeah,
So.
it's hard to process a pet.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Well, we understand.
Yes, Alfonso, I do name them, but not for the purpose of eating. Like I said, most of them are breeders, not feeders. So, but
Breeders, not feeders. That needs to go on a shirt.
Yeah.
Breeders, not feeders.
Yeah.
But Mark and I's had to turn down rescues in the last few months because the economy is so bad. You know what I'm saying? And the feed cost is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
And we're hoping now that we're monetized, you know what I mean, that it will bring in extra income to help whatever it is. We don't care whatever it is. If it's $5, it'll help with the feed bill. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Until things kind of straighten out, because it's tough. Then they keep raising the prices on the feed and everything you need for the animals. They making it very difficult. I'm sure you know, Johnny.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we know it.
Even the hay. I mean, they're getting ridiculous. It's a good
Yeah.
thing y'all make your own.
Yeah, we have a a system. We have the hay field we have a leased hay field, which is good, because it takes a lot of ground to make enough hay for what we need to do.
Watch what
And
you do.
then we have very good friends that live next to the hay field. I mean, right by the hay field, that actually cut and bale our hay for us. So it all works out.
That's good. That's
And
really good.
if you have a system of contacts and folks, and that's the way this all should work out. It should work out to the point where, like, all right, Gene and Mark want some beef. I would like to have some pork. We
Mark.
have beef. They have pork. Jesse and Lisa Lisa grows plants or vegetables or something
Makes
like
really
that.
good jelly and jams.
We can trade, and that's the way things originally started, and that's the way I have a feeling we're going to get back toward that.
Yeah, I do too.
So, but yes,
And that's the way
nothing
God
better than the
intended
barter
it, I
system.
believe.
Yes, absolutely. So you barter for, so like for our hay, we could barter beef for cutting and baling our hay.
Okay.
We could barter beef for the lease on the hay field. It's just it's a system that if the other systems don't work, it will work.
Yeah.
So,
And I don't sell our eggs. I give them away. And, a lot of people's like, why do you do that? Because God gave us an abundance of eggs, so we give them away. And like, I have a lady down the street, she refuses to take any eggs without giving me something in return. So I'm like, you don't have to do that. But she gave me one of the grocery store bags of potatoes and onions full. And, she's old school as well. And she just feels like that's the way it should be. We should barter something, washing machine hoses. She's takes apart washing machines and stuff. She's been doing that for years, and she's like, you need a few hoses, but they work well for the animal waterers. We use the automatic waterers and stuff, and they perfect for that. So
yeah.
I'm like, sure, throw me that washing machine hose. I love living out in the country. I love, dealing with country folks, and I despise having to drive into the city. I'm gonna be honest with you, because it makes me nervous now. And
what would be the city around there? What would be a city?
Hattiesburg, Mississippi is probably the closest city, and then we have Slidell and New Orleans. Louisiana is about an hour from us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have the city for us would be like Tulsa, I think. So it's about an hour from here.
And y'all in the city, huh, Jesse?
Yes, we live in we're a major city,
Houston.
That's what I thought.
We're south of the city, in the suburbs, south, probably about 14 miles from downtown Houston. So
Still residential.
Still residential. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, how are y'all?
Good. How are you? You finished working, workaholic?
No, I'll go back here in a little bit, but I wanted to come say hi.
I'm so glad you did. Alfonso's saying in the chat, is there a time bank in your area? Which I have no idea of what that is, but he said it's like a bartering system as well.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Have y'all heard of that? No?
A time bank?
I haven't.
I do want to say, Miss Ann Dale Homestead, or Ann, she's in. We love you. And what you said, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, worried that we hurt our feelings or something. No. So, hug.
She's so precious. Just want to make sure that y'all's feelings wasn't hurt.
Oh,
And
no.
because she had a question and she said she thought it come off as not so nice and
Oh, I would never.
pain bone in her body.
Oh, no. Yeah. So, all you did was add to the conversation. You didn't take away. We love you. We want everybody commenting in there. And so, don't be that way.
She's so precious. I invited her to come up too, but she is with her grands babysitting
Yeah.
now. So, but
I don't know how she does
Yeah.
that. That would wear me out. Whew.
I love when I have my grandbabies. I just adore them. It's the greatest thing in the whole wide world is spending time with them. Don't get to do it as often as I'd like, but when they come out here, they love the critters.
Aw.
My little
Ours-
7-year-old. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. You have a 7-year-old?
Granddaughter Hopeland that she's like, Meemaw, you got a zoo. I said, yes, I do. It's a giraffe and an elephant. I said, you never know, honey. You never know. Then I got excited because Jan was talking about getting at Simply Jan Homestead about getting giraffes. So I was like, oh, I can tell my granddaughter. She said, don't do that yet.
Yeah,
She
I was
stopped me
just
before I
thinking
told her.
about that. That
That's
was
so
in my
cute.
head about them whenever you said something about a zoo.
Hi, DJ.
They had us going, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, she's on, right?
With Jan, you have to consider the source.
Yeah.
When is her lives? Do y'all know what time and day her lives are on?
Fridays.
It's Friday at 6.
At 6? Okay.
Yeah, 6 Central.
So if y'all haven't seen Jan at Simply Jan Homestead, go check her out on Fridays at 6 Central, you said?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't want one. Thank you.
Here's Jan.
And then
Oh,
Rebecca is equipping all of our heads with wonderful hats. She's such a precious human being. She is so good to everybody. And
when I went on the road trip.
Dallas wanted me to tell you, Rebecca, that he used his hat that you gave him when he went on his road trip to Alabama. It was a
I'm
little
going to say,
colder there.
Rebecca's hats are magical. I don't know if y'all know this,
They
Yeah.
are.
but they can turn back time.
Yeah, a lot
Yes.
of
So,
time.
a lot of time. It is the fountain of youth, apparently. I was wearing,
Turn the
whoa,
light off, dear.
I thought that was the sun. I was like, wait a minute. Where you're
Mark
at.
walks in. It's so dark out here because we're not in the city and there's no light. So he walks in with his headlight on and it blinds me.
Oh.
So you want to pop in and say hi real quick?
Yes, Rebecca's hats are magical because she makes them and then they disappear.
Yeah, very, very good.
They definitely disappear. We got
They are
some
warm,
wonderful
wonderful
friends that joined us tonight. You want to say hi to them real quick?
Sure.
I know he's starving to death.
Everybody,
You gotta turn that
Howdy.
light on.
Hey, how are
You can't see
you?
him. He's dark.
I'm tired.
Holy
I
crap.
bet.
I'm Jesse. How you doing? Tired?
So you
How's it
been
going,
fixing
Jesse?
are you still fixing busted pipes?
Yeah, we
He's got chicken in the
I'm actually
fridge.
also
I'm
fixing
in
the
the-
sheetrock and painting the rooms.
They got him doing a little bit of everything.
So
Turn
I've
the
been
light
on
Wow.
on. It's way
overtime,
too bright.
Wow.
big time
Yes.
overtime.
Yeah.
Wow.
Turn off one up here.
So
It's a little too bright.
thank God for my trades, though. It keeps me busy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. You know,
Well, Dallas is hooking
We
you up.
need someone with your skill set.
you know,
Turn that.
we need somebody good with sheetrock out here.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll move over there.
Yeah.
we ain't moving nowhere right now. I'm gonna go step over here for a
This other one.
second.
Turn this
Okay.
All
off.
right.
Hey,
Good seeing y'all.
Mark.
Yeah.
Likewise.
The cats and the curtains down and everything else.
Hey, Derek.
So,
Derek, I liked your video with you Cast. Well,
Yeah.
I have to get on. I'm
Sure.
going to ask you a question about how you got that spinner or whatever was it called? Open.
Yeah, how'd you get an open face spinning reel backlashed?
I do it all the time, so don't worry about it.
You have never
I
got
have never
one.
done it. I have trouble with rod.
Thank
and
you,
wheel.
Derek.
I want to go fishing so bad now. I can't stand it. I can't wait
We
till
are
the
blessed. We have a friend of ours that has a big cabin that he rents out here. And he's got two beautiful ponds. And sometimes when the weather's good, I'll go sit by the ponds and do the devotionals.
Oh yeah. Is that
So
where
we
that's
water
at?
with him as well.
Oh, that's neat.
We've
Not a skill, Christine. Apparently, is what I'm hearing, it takes a whole lot of skill.
You got a skill set I don't have, Derek. That's awesome.
Johnny, be nice.
Yeah, Derek, that you're the reason they invented the Zebco 202.
yeah, right.
It looked like fun though.
Push the
Derek.
button and just let it go.
It amazed me though that he was where he was. It was Monday.
That's
Beautiful
what, yeah.
weather, looked like spring or
Yes.
fall, and then Ginger was there,
Yeah,
wearing a freezer
eye,
suit,
showing eyes
showing
on the
eyes.
porch.
Yeah.
Yeah, those been there all week or whatever. Yeah.
yeah. That spot of ice been there all week long.
3 days.
If I've missed anybody in the chat, please forgive me. We've just been having a good conversation, and I'm just trying to keep up. I can't do both at the same time.
Hi, Heather. Heather's so sweet.
That's what's nice about having Mark here, because a lot of times he'll read the chat.
yeah.
And Rebecca is so good at it. She can do her knitting and read the chat and respond to everybody. I don't know how y'all do it. Don't know how y'all do it.
I don't know how I'm handling this. I see Miss Lisa there, my beautiful friend Lisa, and she's not stuck in the kitchen like Cannon, like to a ball and chain, and
Hey,
I'm not
Xander.
In the shipping department.
in the shipping department.
I'm at my mom's house. That's why I don't have
Yeah.
stuff here.
Oh,
Are you having a good time?
Your son is in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
you look very happy.
Xander. Isn't that y'all's adopted little son?
Yeah.
Our YouTube adopted son.
Yeah.
Yeah, Xander.
He's my adopted little brother, Xander. Mm.
I love how he slides in and parks. So,
And his snowball fights is what cracks me up when people are on fire on Dale and Nana's, when they're doing that cahoots and stuff. And he'll like, they're on fire. And he's like throwing snowballs at them.
Ginger
Lisa?
said somebody low.
he's Dale's asking about how your mom is, and Beverly Moffat's mom has been in the hospital. So y'all please keep her in your prayers.
Joey, tell Ginger hi. We will. I wanted to ask for prayers too.
Hey, Ginger.
I usually don't ask for them for myself, but my aunt by marriage, she's like the last of the kids, I guess, on my dad's side and my mom's side. Well, my uncle's left, but she's about to pass away, and I'm named after her. And she was like my second mom, especially after my mom died when I was little. And she was my country aunt that made me want to be a country girl when I lived in town. So she's kind of like who I grew up wanted to be, sweet lady. And we're about to lose her. So I know
So her name is Christine.
No, her name's my middle name.
Her
The
name,
middle name that she's not going to.
Yeah. I kind of keep that one to my, but you can call her Christine. That'll work. But,
Okay.
yeah.
And then Xander said his sister needs prayers as well.
She's on her third round. Yeah. We'll be praying for her. And there's a lot of prayer requests, and we know, when we try to keep up with that, and we just lift everybody up in prayer, because we know that's the one thing we can do for everybody.
Yes.
You got that right. That's the best thing we can do for everybody, because nothing else helps as much as prayer.
Yeah, that's right. That is the very best thing you can. Usually, the only thing you can do, and the best thing you can do.
Absolutely. I was on life support 15 years ago, before Dallas was born, and I had double pneumonia and got MRSA and septic, and 5 doctors said I'd never walk out the hospital, and God said otherwise. And I had many, many people praying for me. And then in 2020, my sister that's in the chat, Rochelle, was in a terrible car accident, messed up most of her right side of her body. And God allowed me to help rehab her. And she's here to talk about it. And, you know, that's a lot of prayers answered. So I know they work. I know they work.
Yes, ma'am.
And then what's funny is when I was in the hospital, when I came off of life support, I told my sisters that I was pregnant, and there was no way. I had a hysterectomy when I was 25, and they said, yeah, you're on some really good drugs, girl. No, I'm telling you, I'm pregnant, and
Wow.
we're going to have a son.
Well, you had
And
a grandson, didn't you?
and I've had him ever since, 9 months to the day, and I've raised him.
Oh,
So
wow.
Wait. The doctor said you couldn't have any children, and you still had a child.
my
Is that-
grandson,
Oh, your
grandson.
That
I
she
thought
raised.
the doctor said you couldn't have a child.
I couldn't, but God gave me a grandson to raise.
Grandson, yes.
15 years later, he's still
Yeah.
with us.
No, I was hearing something totally different. I was hearing
sorry.
immaculate conception here. I was thinking,
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Nope, not that.
Wow.
Not that, but you know, everything has a reason, and I wouldn't have met Mark if, you know, that wouldn't have happened, and I wouldn't have Dallas if I wouldn't have survived that. So everything has a reason, no matter how bad it seems at the time. God has a purpose for everything, and that's what we all have to remember is no matter what we're going through, he has a purpose, and he will see us through. Everything works for our good. And we just need to always remember that, because right now a lot of people's going through a lot of tough times.
Mm-hmm.
And if they just cling to the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, they'll be okay.
Yeah.
And if not in this world, in the next, you know.
I amen to that.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
say amen. That's right.
My sister Rochelle was asking if our other sister Tammy was in here. She is the one, Rochelle, that's in the chat that survived that horrible car accident. She was thrown, didn't have her seatbelt on, and I fuss at her all the time. And she was thrown out of the sunroof, buckled, and flew off, and she flew out. Car flipped over several times. She's very blessed to be alive.
I saw an incident very similar to what you just described. I was driving, I was working in Tulsa, driving out to Pegs, where we live, or fairly close to where we live now. And I remember looking in my rearview mirror, and I saw this car start flipping, and I saw a body flying out and stuff. That woman survived. I mean, I know she did that day, but that was the craziest thing I ever seen. So,
Wow.
yeah, angels around about you. That's what I call it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, you know, so many people in this day and time, it's so sad that they don't know the Lord, and they don't know the power that he has. And you see so much evil in the world, but then again, you see all the hunger, like for your Bible study, you see all those people in that chat. You see those people in the chat and Dale's, and, you know, when Miss Ann is talking, you know, about the Lord and everything, people are hungry for that and afraid. Yeah, afraid because they're being scolded, and they don't want to talk about God, you know, but we all need to use this platform God has give us and shout it from the rooftops, because, you know,
yeah,
if we don't, he's not going to give us a platform for long.
yeah,
Is
night does. Yeah,
Thank
I'll
you
never
so much
deny
for coming in.
the name of God, because he doesn't deny me. So,
And Tony and Joni, I mean, they have an amazing little channel. I don't always get to watch the live because I'm usually
they do. They do.
But I do try to go back and watch the replay.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of the replays, if I'm busy doing things, then I always try to, cats knocking stuff down, always try to go back and watch the replay. And I pop in a lot of lives and I don't always say stuff because I am too busy to actually chat. And I feel, like I feel bad if I can't say hi to everybody. And
Well,
guilty,
it's
guilty.
it's really tough, for me. A lot of times, whenever the lives come on, I'm driving. I'm
Yeah.
coming back from
Then
out
you're
where the
getting
cattle
slowly.
are, stuff like that.
Hi,
So if I
Rita's Roost.
say howdy, everybody,
Hey,
oh
Rita.
my goodness, and then you feel bad because I try to say hi, everybody. I'm driving, and I'm thinking, well,
Right.
they'll
No, but they're
well,
still saying hi. They probably know you're driving. They
Hey,
can't. But they're
Ginger.
still saying hi. That's what I've gotten
Hey,
to.
Ginger.
Gingy.
I
Hey,
did
uh,
send Ginger
can I-
a link, but she probably is too busy. She's got stuff going on. I get it.
oh, you
Can I,
do.
can I answer Derek Fowler? He asked if we received something in the mail.
What?
The
I'm
Steer
sorry.
Simmer- The Steer Simmer giveaway, yes, Derek, we did receive that right before we got on the road to come over here.
Yeah.
So we haven't had a chance to address all the stuff that we received, but yes, we have received it. So thank you. Yeah.
Ginger says she got her water back again. Yay! Praise
Oh,
God.
good.
I'm surprised
awesome.
I'm surprised it's not still frozen on the back patio.
Yeah, really.
And what's sad is like reading Miss Ann's message, and she's saying that she listens often on her phone, in her pocket, or earbuds on. I think we all tried to do that to support one another. And I just hope y'all know that I am supporting y'all, whether I say hi.
Oh, we just lost our audio, didn't she?
Yeah.
Okay, Rochelle, I'm sure your sister appreciates you being here.
Yes.
Jean, we lost
Nice to
your
meet you,
audio.
Michelle.
Can you, me,
Xander, you're so.
me?
Xander goes, and that's how she butt blocks people. So we'll love you. What's funny though, I was just thinking that because there's been times like I accidentally will pull it out and it's like it says block, and I'm like, oh no, don't.
Where your fingers hits on the screen. Yeah.
So,
Oh.
so what?
No, I think she's trying to talk, but I don't know. We don't.
Yeah. So, Christine, let me say I'm sorry for Monday night. I couldn't moderate for you because I was firing on two cylinders.
That's okay.
I was only on two cylinders, so I couldn't help you out.
No, that's
But I was there.
Hey,
yes, and I appreciate that.
I
we don't expect you to moderate. I mean, like it's just it feels a little weird and wrong if your name isn't blue with a wrench on it. Because
Yeah,
I was kind of like going, that does I don't
I
look
couldn't
right.
even find myself. Where am I?
That's right, Jesse, and that's the only. I came in here and I grabbed her phone.
Yeah.
I came in here and grabbed her phone and I said, "This ain't right." So I just turned you blue.
Yeah.
I was like,
Because
"This has
he
got
must have been getting my
blue, at least."
wavelengths because it was really kind of bothering me there for a bit. Because I was like, this is not right. The world is not. Bless her heart. I love her glasses. They're so cute. Hey, Tamara.
No.
There's Tamara at Heartland HQ.
I
What's she do?
Oh, there's Cameron Dinkin.
mean,
On with this
Me?
thing.
are you
There
there?
you are.
Wait,
Is it
There
Jean?
you are.
Talk.
All right, can you hear me
I
now?
hear you now.
I can hear you now.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
I can hear Mark. too.
Yay. I don't know. This retarded computer. My son was
nice
going to get, there's Ginger. My son was going to get me a computer, but he didn't have time this time. He popped in and popped out. So
If we get it to go.
you
I don't
get you
know
some
if we get it
water
to go.
going.
Here. It's
Oh
'cause
my
he
gosh.
does not have a heart.
I
don't
have
have a heart.
water. I'm so excited. It's
I bet you
wonderful.
are.
I got
It's
to
not
do
doing it.
dishes. No, I mean, who's happy about doing dishes, right? Except for
Ginger.
maybe Piggy. I think Piggy gets a little bit too happy about doing the dishes.
I know,
Thank you
right?
for inviting me. I appreciate it. And I am sorry I was not able to come in earlier, but it was literally, communication. Hey, how's the pressure in there? Turn on the kitchen faucet. You
I
got
get it.
No, it's half pressure. Okay, something's blocking the line. It's been one of those evenings, but it's running free. And look, I have wet hair. So
Well, Mark was at work doing plumbing for other folks the other day, and the washing machine broke. Not the washing machine, but the pipe going to the washing machine. So I got to play plumber for the day.
Hey, she fixed it.
But I fixed it. I sure did.
Oh, there you go.
What do you
That's
do when your husband's out? You take care of things, right?
That's right. You try to push forward with what they've taught you and what you've seen them do, and you just try to put that on repeat.
I am good at rigging stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you.
We do.
And all,
No, you didn't rig it. You fixed it. You glued it.
I really fixed that, but I mean, I'm good with zip ties. I'll tell you that.
and all
I've
them people
repaired
think-
everything on this farm with zip ties.
Oh,
and
stop.
everybody thinks it takes a village. No, it just takes a wife.
And yeah, there
Right?
you go. See,
Right?
You know, Jesse, you got a good one of those too.
You got a real good
yeah,
one.
Yeah,
You got the
absolutely.
Mama Supreme.
Yes. Yeah,
You got the
somebody.
ultimate wife, Jesse.
Yeah, somebody.
So how is everybody?
She does all kinds of things.
In here.
Let me say that.
Thank
too.
you.
Congratulations. I'm so happy.
Thank
for
you so much.
White Rock Homestead.
Okay.
Oh,
Jason,
welcome
Tara.
in. Thank y'all so much.
White Rock,
Give y'all a heart, but it's
Jason and
not
Tara.
working now.
Mhm.
There it goes.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Aw,
And you try.
I must have
Boy,
missed him
Christine.
coming in. I didn't.
You're getting off.
I'm glad that y'all are keeping up.
Look at you go. Look
I
at
told
her,
Johnny he didn't have a heart. Johnny has yet to do it. Have you?
They like playing with that stuff. We're gonna have to learn how to do all that.
Silly there.
Hey,
Yes.
White Rock, welcome in. Thank y'all so much, Jason and Tara. They got the cutest little place they built, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That
Thank
is
you.
precious and done a wonderful job decorating it too.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Yep.
Oh no. You seen Derek's comment?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
he
just
said
read
he-
that. That's terrible. I'm
Cows
so
broke
sorry.
the water line.
Wow. That's
Mm.
Yeah,
terrible.
I can see it, Derek. I can see it happening.
Yeah.
No problem.
Why they would dig it up or
No, if there's a like a piece of pipe sticking up out of the ground, they'll
Oh, they'll haul it. They're obnoxious.
they're obnoxious.
At
I
it,
mean, if
play
there's
with
something
it.
out there and they can,
If they had thumbs, they would be little pilferers, as
if,
far as
if
what I
they
think.
if they can mess with it, they will.
that's
Well,
funny.
we have we didn't know when we bought the property that the lovely folks, that's all I'm gonna say, put the water line that far under the driveway. And
Oh, wow.
the tree company come in, and we're like, no, we don't need any trees cut. We'll handle it ourselves. They insisted they have the right of way. So they came in and we told them stay on one side of the driveway. We didn't know the water line was under the driveway at this time,
Yeah.
but they insisted on going off the path. And we had an almost $900 water bill. And come to find out, they broke a line that was under the driveway. We started seeing it had been raining, so we didn't notice it right away. And then all of a sudden it was dry. And then we're like, what is that water? And it was bad. And
Yeah.
thank God they gave us about a $300 break, but still.
Yeah.
So,
That
so
was
what,
crazy.
so in your area, Gene, what's the depth that they're supposed to be required to bury a water line?
I don't know.
12 inches.
Mark's saying 12 inches.
18 inches for gas, 12 inches for the line, and electrical, it's got to be 18.
Okay.
Hey, Butler
So-
Family Farm. Welcome
We're
in, Jerry.
18
Thank you
inches.
so much.
We're 18 inches here for a water line.
Yeah, it took forever to.
And I bury them deeper than that. If I've got the equipment, I'm burying
Oh, yeah.
them deeper than that. So
Wow.
Well, we have
Where are you going, Joey?
totally uphill the driveway is. Where they made the driveway didn't make any sense, but we're going to eventually reroute that and change the water lines. And because when we build, we're going to build on back in the woods. I don't want anybody seeing the house. I mean, we're in the woods, but you can see us from the road.
Yeah.
And I don't really want anybody seeing us. I want to have our little cabin in the woods with a porch where we can cook outside and run around naked if we want to. Not that I'm into that sort of thing.
Your
I
own
was
little
just thinking the same. Gene, so what are y'all doing where you don't want nobody to see? Now we know.
I am totally modest. I would not ever in a million years. But I mean,
Mark,
I just like the idea of doing it. If you can't,
look
if
at
you
Mark.
have the privacy,
Mark's
those
coming
ones
back.
you gotta
Mark,
watch out
yeah.
for.
That ain't gonna
that would be
happen.
Mark.
Yeah.
No,
Mark is not
I mean-
modest.
I mean, he's laughing at you, going, "That's not gonna happen."
No, no, he would do it before me. Trust me, I would never.
Oh, buddy.
But
So-
go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, if you're, you can change your land in front of your, like in front. When we decided to move out here and we decided to put our house where we did, I was looking through the trees, and the native trees that were between us and the road were just not thick enough. I mean,
Oh.
in the summertime, you couldn't see anything in here. I mean,
Yeah.
you couldn't see through it. But in the wintertime, it was just
You felt
too open.
naked.
So I went out there and I cut. I bet I left out of thousands of trees, I left maybe 5
Yeah.
with
wow.
a chainsaw. I cut every
Wow.
tree down. I planted pine trees and cedars all through the area.
Mhm.
Plus, from the
In
root,
the rain.
from the stumps, from the short stumps that I left, they sprouted off the stumps.
Oh
So that-
wow!
So you can't see.
Yeah, you did a lot of, what do you call that?
Yeah.
Hinge cutting or whatever.
Yeah, well, no, there's no hinge cuts out here.
There's not.
Not in this
Not by the
area.
road?
Not between us and the road.
Oh, that's true. There's not. No, I think. About
And
it. We
it.
lost a lot of trees that
I
we
mean,
planted
but
too.
boy, it was barren there at first. But I piled all the brush up
We had a
between
little
our house
brush
and the
wall.
road, and it was like a wall.
Oh,
And-
there you
Now
go.
it is some
And-
good.
And now it's some really
mulch.
great dirt for a garden, is what that turned
Nice.
into.
And I'm
And
admiring your shirt there, Johnny. Is that a long sleeve version of the Gillum Farm? Oh, I'm so jelly. So jelly right now.
I got one of those.
And I was going to wear my Gillum Farms hat, my Christine's hat tonight, but Mark wasn't here, and I didn't want to do it without us doing it as a team.
Yeah.
But
Aw.
maybe one day he'll get home one time.
Did you say Dallas was wanting a hat that he was trying to take one of those? The Gillen Farms what? How old is?
Yeah,
how
I'm
old is
like,
he?
no, you ain't getting it.
He's 15.
Ann, you're so fun. Andell's so funny.
She is. I got on to her for even thinking what she was thinking about last night.
I know, and yeah.
We love her. You
we
just better
do.
keep on
We
talking
do.
on her.
Listen, anything that is thought provoking that's going to make somebody dig a little deeper in the word.
Amen.
Hey,
I agree.
you're all good in my book. It does not matter. And you can never say something to me that's going to offend me because, listen, I don't know squat about squat. Okay. That's
Squat.
and if you
Hey, Maritza
know,
Yarn and Craft, thank you.
gosh, tell
coming
me
in.
or
Hello.
correct. Do not think twice about correcting me. 'cause,
Yeah.
You know,
She's just
my
so
little
sweet.
train track could be going the wrong way. And
Yeah.
that's what I love about that Monday night Bible study because there are 4 different trains and we're all coming into the station and meeting and we're all preparing. And then out of that, I feel like between that and chat, out of all of that flourishes God's word. And we figure it out and get some help. So yes.
Cat
We heard
right
you, Miss
behind
Ann. We heard you.
us. That's right. And bless her heart, on her live today, on Tuesday, she
I know, I
was
missed it.
really upset and was so worried that she hurt y'all's feelings, and she was
Oh,
just
my
asking a
goodness.
question.
Well, she was
And I
almost
was
in tears.
thinking, I know you
Oh,
didn't
that
hurt
breaks
their
my
feelings.
heart because
I
we had a doctor's more doctor's appointments this morning, and he took
I had
me
to call her and console her. I mean, I was thinking. I think she was thinking about taking a drive. I said, no, Miss Ann,
Ah,
you don't need to
no.
be driving nowhere, not in your condition.
Okay.
No,
And
I'm
I'm sending you my
I didn't know
digits.
if I was going to be able to control her. She was beside herself.
Just beside herself, not in front of
Yeah.
herself or behind herself.
She
She's
was
absolutely beside herself.
I don't know. Good thing I called her to have an intervention.
Good.
I know.
But that's how precious of a human being she is. You know what I mean? That she thought so deep of how she hurt anybody. Look at you,
Yeah.
Miss Ann.
And you know, the best thing about it is she said he laid it on my heart and he just would not get it off of there. So I had to say something. And I mean, you know, when you're feeling something like that, you know,
Look,
it's
You better act on what
Look,
yeah.
look, you drove her to drinking. She had a cappuccino in her hand. I mean,
I'll drive you there all day long. Don't tell me the
driving
cabinet,
her to drinking.
not the liquor cabinet.
I was loving that cup she was drinking out of.
She gets in and goes, he's lying, y'all. We know.
Jesse keeps talking. I'm gonna have to put my boots back
Ah.
on.
That must be
Go
Jason.
ahead.
The waiter's on.
Might as well
hip
go ahead,
waiter
Jason.
action.
Yeah.
But
No, we love
Tara, we're up here in Oregon, and I got a surprise for you when we get back.
Ah. When are you
That's all
going
I'm
back
gonna say.
again? The 10th of February?
Shortly after
Shortly
that.
after, yeah.
Okay. Because I got a surprise for you, but I'm not going to
Probably
send it.
on the 15th, we'll be heading back somewhere around that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when I may have some pig babies.
what?
some bacon seeds.
Aw. You gonna have babies?
Joey said, yes, Dale, if you are in the chat, Joey
I
said,
thought your pigs were seedless.
not me.
What's having babies?
Wait a minute.
Wilbur
Wait a
is.
minute.
Ginger's pigs having babies.
Oh,
You got
Wilbur
two girls and
is-
that one boy, and that one boy is
Lincoln.
is that meat pigs?
Nope,
Rocking
she's got
the
one
jewelry.
pack.
Yeah. he's-
Confused.
Yeah.
I thought Joey saw that happen go down.
that was Wilbur.
Oh.
Wilbur.
Link is full pig, full boar, whatever you want to say.
Bacon
He
seeds.
did the job, huh?
So on, like the October, I remember because I wrote it down and then I kept going back and looking at the date and trying to calculate and looking at the date and looking at the date and looking at the date. So I remember it. It was October 23rd when I went out there and got educated on farm animals. I was like, oh my God,
I think it's.
I gotta look at you guys.
Hey, but if you got your information from anybody other than Dale, you messed up.
No. Dale's the one that told me, okay, mark this date down.
Get
here
your pen
because
ready, John.
this date is
Y'all getting pigs, Johnny?
3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days.
3
is your
days. Yep.
gestation period, which is going to put it 2 days after Valentine's Day. And Joey said he went out there and he said, have you looked at her teats? I think
Well,
something's going on. And I said,
how many are y'all expecting to have?
none. She was supposed to go to the processor.
Well, not
Oh wow.
It sounds like one of
go
Jurassic
now.
Park things where life finds a way kind of deal.
Dang, babies having babies. Yes. Yeah.
They can have
Well,
up to 7.
Yeah, I think they can have like 7. I don't know.
I think they can have 12 or 13 or so.
Up to
Yeah.
16.
Up to 16, Mark says.
Dale
We're
got-
hoping ours is pregnant.
And they can do it.
I thought you were just gonna have 1 or 2.
Real fast.
No, when Dale got
Usually
his, he got
express.
like 8, I think, 7 or 8, and he got them from the same person. It was all one litter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're gonna start with rabbits.
Talk
There's
about
gonna be a
changing
whole
your.
lot of squealing going on.
No, talk about changing your infrastructure.
Oh no.
No.
Mark is excited about bacon seeds, but I'm not so excited. I
Why not?
Well, just
want
give
the
them names.
babies, but I don't want to eat them.
We ain't keeping all
Give
them
them
things.
names.
He wants to
give
call.
them
No,
them
we're gonna sell the
Silver
babies.
and Silver not go in the freezer. Which I
The Valentine's
get.
Day
It's hard.
bacon. That's right, Derek. Joey said, I'm not prepared for this, Jason. Yes, dear. That's just the time I told you I was pregnant, too. I'm not ready for this, honey.
On replay. Snapshot of her going,
Well, guess what?
It's
When it's
happening.
here, it's
Whether
here,
you're
right?
ready or not.
I'm not
Things is
prepared for this,
happening.
Jason. That is so funny. Well, you better get
So-
ready.
We
Yeah.
definitely want to say thank you to every single person that has subscribed to us, watched our videos, thumbs up, chatted, anything. I mean,
Yeah.
we gratefully appreciate everybody because, as you all know, we wouldn't be here without you.
Everything working.
And
You
it's not
broke
working. No.
Here, I'll just put my regular thumb up there. How's that? Yeah.
So
thumb it
we really appreciate y'all so much. And I mean, we have just been so blessed by this community and everybody that we've met and y'all's willingness to be so helpful. And, you know, can't get any better than this. So for me, not knowing much about YouTube or anything, and I'm beyond
So you're
blessed.
doing a dang
And
good job there.
2018.
I'm just, thank you, Ginger.
Oh, you
Like I said earlier, I'm not somebody that likes to be in front of a camera or even have anybody take my picture. I am not, I could talk to anybody, but not on camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I grew up loving to sing, but I've always been too embarrassed to do it in front of anybody. My sisters would encourage me and I'm like, nope, can't do it. I'm not that person. You know what I mean? So,
Well, you know,
but
my
God's
brother,
using this
my
to change
brother
me.
Jesse and I are very shy. We're the shy children of the bunch.
Hey, Silver Creeks Wildlife, thank you for coming in.
Now, wait a minute.
Y'all shy too?
Was the shy one? You and Jesse were the
I wouldn't know that.
Whatever.
Right?
Say that.
And Lisa reminds me of myself, like when Jessie gets out of the vehicle, she's like, kind of like you freeze up in a way, you know what I mean? And you talk when you're with them. But I've had to learn, thanks to this man not being able to get home on time,
I'm sorry.
to
I apologize.
to have to do it all by
Hey,
myself.
he's
So,
got things going on. He's got things going on.
Yeah.
but you know, guess I just have to deal with it.
I apologize. but I
Silver
have
Creek
to wear-
Wildlife says I'm definitely not shy.
Yeah.
I'm used to the stage. So that is a new name to me. So I'll definitely check you out. Go check them out, babe.
Mhm.
Silver
Can we just
Creek
hear just a
Wildlife.
few bars of something? Can you sing us just a couple of bars there, Jean?
Mhm.
You
No,
don't have to sing the whole sign. No?
nope, nope. I'm just, and that's something my mom used to say, use it or lose it. And I never knew what that meant until I went in the hospital and lost my lung capacity. So I
Ah.
can't do it
Okay.
like I want to, you know what I mean, now.
I can see
So I felt like, you know, I should have used it when it was available to me.
I can sing really good.
But, oh, Mark,
Will
please.
you, Mark?
No. He's going to sing really good. Look, he spent his money for singing lessons on lunch
Yeah.
Oh.
That's good.
because he didn't get singing lessons, bless his heart. No. He tries. He tries. No,
Yeah, well,
he's
and that's what counts.
adorable.
Yes.
Mark's adorable. I agree.
Yeah.
So does any of you guys know Silver Creeks Wildlife? That's a
No.
very new name to me, so I'm definitely
No.
going to check them out.
Oh, I just went and
Yeah.
did
I may
it.
even be subscribed. I don't know. I try to subscribe to folks, you know, that's in other people's chats and things too.
Yes.
Oh, there he says you found you on Katrina
Oh,
Desert.
thank you.
Oh.
So we'll definitely check that channel out and go see what y'all about, and more than likely we'll subscribe. So Miss Ann, I wish you would have been able to come up. I'm going to send everybody over to your channel for your Tuesday, because for one, everybody needs to go to her channel regardless because
Yeah.
it's just precious. for two, Miss
She wants-
Pam over at Cooking at Pam's Place has her own seasoning out now.
I saw that.
So I want to check
Wow.
into that. These are just things she had talked about today on her channel. And then the
Okay.
Soil Family Expo. She
Yes,
does
that's
have links to everything on her channel, and that's why I encourage y'all to go over there. The Soil
Yeah.
Family Expo is April 5th through the 7th, 2024 in Savannah, Georgia. And she definitely has a link there.
I wanna go.
And the Vineyard Chicks have a little
Survival.
thing going on right now, Survival Seed collaboration.
What?
So everybody, if you haven't got your seeds from them, we need to check in for those survival seeds. But she does have all the links in her channel description on today's video for Tuesday. So y'all check that out, because these are all good things. And like I said earlier, we definitely need to support each other, and those survival seeds would be a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
If you hadn't gotten them and you want to get into that collaboration, I think
Yeah.
anybody can join, from my understanding.
I joined. I'm excited.
Yes, me too. I'm
And
very
I didn't know
excited.
anything about it, so I'm going to join for sure.
I am a seedaholic, so yes, and I admit it. Hi, my name is.
Would you like for me to go
I
get
am
my
a
briefcases right now?
seedaholic.
And Miss Rita was in here earlier. I'm not sure she still is, from Rita's Roost. So if y'all have not checked out Miss Rita at Rita's Roost, she does a lot of lives, and
Hi, Tamara.
she's a wonderful, wonderful lady.
yes,
And she has the Quilted Chicken Farm. She does her quilting and things over there, and sewing and cooking, and she's just a wonderful lady as well. So check out Rita's Roost. Y'all have a good night, Tamara and David at Heartland. We appreciate y'all coming in, and we appreciate y'all support.
Me too.
But I know my husband's tired.
I am tired.
And
Margaret's
I
tired.
appreciate y'all
I'm
so
hungry.
much for coming up and for last minute just getting thrown into the fire with me. But I knew I needed somebody to talk to, and what better people, right?
Yes,
I was
absolutely.
next.
Thank you for inviting us. Silver
Congratulations
Creek
on your 1K.
There it
Silver Creek
goes.
Wildlife
And thank y'all.
connected
And
with your channel.
Y'all, if you do not know these channels up here, which I'm sure most of you probably do, please go check out Gillum Farms, Johnny and Christine has her own channel, Miss Gillum Farms,
Yes, she does.
and Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa. And
Fun.
Lisa also has her own channel, which
Well,
is
no
Jesse's
contest
girl
though.
at Lazy Days Ahead.
No content.
And then
There's no content.
I'm sorry.
Ginger.
She doesn't have a
Ginger
channel.
has Not For Nothing
Yes,
Homestead.
doesn't have a channel.
Yes,
no.
I do. I do.
You want to quickly say something about your channel and your lives and stuff real quick? They kind of talked about theirs before we get off of here.
Are you talking
To
to me?
Ginger.
I thought you were
sorry.
talking to Jesse. I thought
To
you
the
were talking
root, to the root, to the root.
Hey, my
Oh.
wild home. Thank you so
Oh my
much for
God,
coming
I'm
in.
sorry.
Hey, my wild
Oh,
home.
wow. 2:27 a.m.
It's let's see. We'll start from the top.
Put them
Monday-
thumbs back the
Monday
other way. Get up on your head. Turn yourself upside down. No.
Yes. Monday nights, we have the 4 ladies Bible study. So digging in the Word with 4 sisters. So that's live on Monday nights, and that's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 10 a.m. on Thursday, I do craft and chat. So anybody that has a craft, if they have pictures of a craft that they've done or they're currently working on, send me pictures. I like to feature other people's work, my stuff, and then sometimes Jesse and I get on there and we just shoot the bull. So that's why it's called craft and chat.
Yeah.
We chat.
Well, we have another name for it, but it can't be spoken because I don't want to hear the word.
And then tonight, there's Homestead Hangout Lives, and they all start with Gillum Farms up there in that corner, Gillum Farms at 6 p.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. Then it goes to White Rock Nation after that, 7 p.m.
White Rock Homestead. I say
White
Nation
Rock
too.
Homestead, yes. And then Not for Nothing Homestead here at 8 p.m. And then it goes to 9 Acre Family Farms at 9 p.m. And those are all Eastern Standard Time because I'm on the East Coast. And regardless of what Johnny
She's in
and
the wrong time zone.
Dale say, the East Coast time or Eastern Standard Times matter too. So
And not to take away from all
She's
those,
in
but they're
Georgia.
also
Oh, that's Georgia time. Then.
Yeah, her and Tiffany live right by
Oh,
each
okay.
other.
Thank you.
Well,
Mrs.
you're on
Dale.
Georgia time.
Yeah.
living
and not to take away from those lives, but there's also My Wild Home on Thursday night at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
I was just fixing to say the very same thing.
yes.
And what I try to do is split the time up sometimes and jump back and forth
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
between
We
the
gotta
two
go
because I do want to
multiple-
support all of
Multiple
y'all.
screens. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. We all appreciate that. We really do. I mean, it takes a lot of mental tiddlywinks to get
Right.
it all down, you know?
Right. And
Yes.
sometimes I'll have my phone and Mark's phone going, you know what I mean, at the same time, just to kind of be in both chats
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yep.
Just to
I
give
think on
support.
Monday nights, Derek has his phone going, Regina's phone going, his tablet going, and something else when he's trying to
Yeah.
watch the Digging in the Word
Nanny.
to all 4
Yeah.
channels. And I just, we all appreciate it so much. We really do.
Yeah,
But that's
it's very-
me in a nutshell. Plus, I do a lot of videos on homesteading, canning, gardening, non-frozen water, and sometimes frozen water. It just depends.
Non-frozen water? What's that?
Non-frozen
And Derek
water.
Fowler, when is his live, Ginger?
Tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard
Okay.
Time. Yes. So Derek Fowler 1973 goes live on Wednesdays. He's
And-
kind of picked up that.
Whoever's in the chat, please don't be shy. You could do a shameless plug here any day. Put your time of your live in the chat, please. And mods, please drop the links for them if you can before we exit out of here. So everybody, you see somebody you want to check out, you can go and check them out and check out their lives, get to know them a little bit better. We appreciate every single one of y'all, and we
Silver
definitely
Creek.
want to support every single one of y'all.
Yes.
Yeah, and Jerry and Susan go live on Mondays at 5:30, 5:45.
I'm definitely going to get with Webb's Web and get that list because I really want to know and support everybody and shout everybody out. So
Yes.
we can
Yes.
do that.
Absolutely. Yes. And Andale does Tuesday. That would have been today.
Yes, I watched it on replay and was very sad.
And I'm so sorry. I will go watch that. Yes, I will go watch that. We were doing the water thing. We've been doing the water thing all day. But today's been the warmest day. I mean, yesterday it was like there was no shot. There was no shot. We were getting
Well,
it
we're
done. So,
Threaded
happy
the
you got
needle.
it back on.
Threaded the
What?
needle.
yes, we did. We threaded the needle. Just
Thank
like
you
number
so much for
21.
coming in, Christine. I appreciate you dropping in. I know you're busy.
Sorry I wasn't there at the beginning, and so I had to finish a few things while I was still thinking about it, or I, gotta
Hey,
write everything down nowadays.
that's wonderful. It
for
doesn't
inviting
matter.
us.
We're so glad you're here.
Yeah,
And
thank
Waters Family Homestead, he has internet problems, so he doesn't do lives. But please, guys, if y'all do not know him, check him out. His name is
Okay.
Michael. Wonderful person, wonderful little channel that he has there. Just a sweet. He fits in perfect with this community.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
please go check him out.
And
And
if I may say, please go see Miss Andale on Tuesday, because she's like on the verge, and we don't want to lose her. You know,
Oh, stop it.
she's all-
And I want to say something, you know.
I think I'm gonna get my boots.
You know what? Just
Below
go.
us here, you know, that my brother and sister from Texas, Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus from Texas, they go live every other Saturday.
yeah, we go
Yeah.
like this Saturday.
Biggest hearts out there.
Y'all are going live this Saturday?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
5 p.m. Central.
Okay,
Nice.
good deal. Good deal.
Which makes it 3:00 our
That
time.
is awesome.
Oh
And-
my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna be so confused.
3
Yeah, I know.
a.m.?
No.
Oh.
3 p.m.
3 p.m. 3 in the afternoon.
Oh,
For
okay.
2
So that
hours.
is
She hasn't
Oh,
had
who's
water.
Junior.
She hasn't,
To the roots.
she hasn't had water in a long
It's
time.
it's not like Australia. It's Oregon.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
dehydrated. Okay.
Apparently that water didn't wash any of that root out.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
I'm the one that can pick on her.
You know, dehydration causes delusion. Okay.
It does. It does.
It
It's
does.
real.
I know.
It really
That's why I
does.
mean-
Hey, how do you think we feel when Creekside goes live? It's 6:30 in the morning here, folks.
Oh,
Who goes
yikes.
to church?
Oh,
Who goes to
wow.
church at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, you're right. Look at him.
Oh,
And they have such a good one more time, tell everybody about Creekside Chronicles. Jesse, if you don't mind.
The Creekside Chronicles is Tony and Joni from Creekside Maples. They have a devotional on Sunday mornings at 8:30 Central. Every Sunday morning.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah. So if you can make it, they would love you to
Mhm.
be there. And it's
Yep.
like it's usually like 45 minutes to an hour. It's not that long.
They got
And if you
music.
can't, definitely go catch the replay because they have an awesome little channel and awesome message and just really great people. And Joni has a wonderful voice. I really enjoy watching them.
And then Dale has his devotional the same
Yeah.
day at 6 p.m. Central.
Yep.
So Dale at 9 Acre Farms.
Give or take.
So
a
you
few
get
minutes.
And I do a
Sunday-
devotional on Sunday, but there's never no telling what time it's going to be out because I work on it all week and sometimes just nothing comes to me. And then sometimes I'm sitting there half a day Sunday and then it's all pouring out. And I'm like,
Yes.
So instead of one day at a time, it's sometime part of the day,
Yeah.
right.
sometime any day, sometime during the day.
Play with the
What I like to say
Oh my
is I have all timers, part timers, or some timers. I never know when I'm going to have what.
Yeah.
Yeah. Silver Creek's Wildlife. You need to check out that Monday night.
Yes. Oh,
Digging
please.
in the Word with Four Sisters. If you like
Yes.
devotionals and
Oh my gosh.
and things like
Yeah, and
that.
it's open to everybody. I mean, we have
It's
men and
live.
women.
It's
Yeah, it's
not
live.
It's alive.
So you get to
Live,
chat with
so you
us
can-
and talk. and
yeah.
stuff.
7 o'clock.
We
It's
love it. I absolutely love
absolutely-
it.
Thank you,
Me
Miss Ann,
too.
for dropping that link.
When we got
And
off-
I appreciate the mods in here, all the moderators. I really appreciate y'all. I have elected some of you without you even knowing, but you see that you have a wrench because I trust you and I know that y'all take good care of other channels and I gratefully appreciate y'all and couldn't do it without you. That's
Well, we
all I'm
feel
gonna
the same
say.
about you.
yes.
And we love y'all and I know my
Thank you,
honey's
Derek.
And congratulations.
wiped out, tired, and needing a shower. So,
I need a bath. Shower.
yeah, because
Yeah, we need a
today he
bath.
was doing sheetrock, or he wouldn't be sitting next to me. But y'all have a blessed night. Thank
Bye,
y'all so
everybody.
much for coming in,
Yes,
and
you.
we
Thank-
are so happy to celebrate our 1,000 subscribers with you guys.
Thank y'all so much.
Congratulations. Yes.
Thank you.
Sheetrockers
Y'all have
matter
a blessed
too.
night.
Yeah, you should make your own
Sheetrockers matter
circle.
too.
Good night, guys.
Keep it going.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.